I always thought that homemade soup had to be an all-day affair. And it's probably because when I was growing up, my mom would spend an entire Sunday making a pot of soup. But I've come to learn that that doesn't always have to be the case. You can make a huge pot of hearty, satisfying, nutritious homemade soup in less than a half an hour. So for this quick bite, I'm making my cabbage and butter bean soup. And here's all you'll need. 2 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil, half a pound or about 6 small red potatoes cut into small chunks, 4 cloves of chopped garlic, a yellow onion cut into half moons, 4 cups of chicken stock, a 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes, a 15-ounce can of butter beans drained and rinsed, half a medium cabbage, cored and thinly sliced. And we'll garnish it with Parmesan cheese and a kiss of red pepper flakes. I've got my pot heating up over a medium-high heat, and to that I'm going to add my olive oil. All right, next up, my potatoes. You know the oil's hot because we've got the sizzle, along with a pinch of salt. I'll give that a quick stir, get the potatoes coated with the olive oil, and then we're going to let that go about 5 minutes or so until the potatoes just start to brown. Now, potatoes get a bad rap because they have a higher glycemic index, which means they affect the blood sugar level the same as white bread or candy would. But the truth of the matter is, you don't have to say goodbye to potatoes forever. The key is using high glycemic foods in recipes that also have low glycemic foods, and then you create a little balance. So for example, in this soup, I've got the white potatoes, right, the higher glycemic index, but I'm cooking them up with low glycemic foods like cabbage, onions, and beans. So at the end of the day, we've got a happy little balance. The potatoes are browned up nicely here, so I know that they're all ready to go. And to this, I'm going to toss in my onions and my garlic. Now we're just going to let that go for about 2 minutes or so until the onions and garlic begin to release all their flavors. And you'll know because you will be smelling it. It's been about 2 minutes, and we're pretty much ready to go here. The onions have cooked down a little bit, and it smells amazing. So next up, I've got my beans, the tomatoes, and the chicken broth, 4 cups. Now if you wanted to make this an all-vegetarian soup, just swap out the chicken broth for some veggie broth. I'll season it up with a little more salt, just a pinch, and some fresh black pepper. And then we're just going to let this go about 10 minutes or so until it comes up to a boil. Now soup is the perfect cook once, eat twice meal. You make a big pot of it, put the leftovers in the fridge, and you've got another quick meal to go to during the week. And let me tell you something, for all of you out there that say you don't like to do leftovers, you can't say that about soup, because soup is always better the second time around. It's been about 10 minutes and my soup is already at a boil, so I'm ready for the cabbage. Now we're just going to let the cabbage cook up for about 5 minutes or so, or until it's just wilted, and then we are going to be ready to serve up a homemade bowl of soup. Once the cabbage is in there, just give it a stir and make sure it's all worked in. It's been about 5 minutes, and as you can see, the cabbage is all wilted down, but it's still nice and vibrant. So this guy is ready to go. I'm going to shut it off, and we're going to serve it up. Now, right before serving, I like to top it with some fresh Parmesan cheese and a pinch of red pepper flakes. And you know what? 1 hit of parsley. So the next time you guys are looking for a meal that's quick, nutritious, and delicious, you have to try my cabbage and butter bean soup. This meal is sure to bring you one step closer to a clean, simple, and delicious life. I'm Danny Spees, and I'll see you next time with another quick bite. That is good.